In today's video, we're going to be reacting to the latest mysterious and creepy clips that I could find on TikTok. Let's get into it.
If you live in the UK, they are now demanding your back door for access. So a while ago, there was this whole thing where Apple were trying to defend themselves against the UK government, because the government was saying they wanted access to the back door of our devices to see our data. Apple, of course, is all about protecting our privacy, and they don't want third parties looking into us, especially our own governments. JD Vance actually managed to step in and get this whole thing basically dropped. However, they've decided to reopen it. So as I said, Apple have advanced data protection on all of their devices. Now, this means everything on your phone, on your device is completely encrypted. No one can access it. That's what everybody wants, right? Now, what they're trying to do is say, Apple, we need a backdoor into iCloud and into your devices so we can see what our citizens are doing. Now, it's very mixed online. There is quite a lot of people who are saying this is a good idea. It protects us as well. But as you can imagine, a lot of people are saying, no, this is not right. Like, Apple is literally there. There's a safety barrier for a reason. But they're saying that the reason for this is to track criminal activity, make sure that people aren't here who aren't meant to be. So let me know your thoughts and I'll keep you updated on this whole thing.
I never trust any company that says that they're trying to protect your data, because if enough money gets involved, or if they feel like enough authority is being pushed, that rule is going to change really quickly. And if they do implement this, which I do not agree with, but if they want to say it's to help track criminal activity, they also better look into people of power and other leaders of cities and states. It should not just be to the general public, but overall it just seems like another way for the government to pry into your personal life.
The following footage was submitted by an anonymous party out of Monterrey, Mexico. They were reviewing their home security camera footage when they noticed something odd, what appears to be an unidentified creature peeking in through their window. And they have no idea what it is. They thought maybe an alien or something else. Pay attention to the right side of the video. You'll see it glance in and then move rapidly out of frame. Take a look at this footage, comment below, tell me what you think.
I don't see it. Oh yeah, I see it now. I have quite a bit of security cams around my house, and something that triggers them all the time are lizards. I'm almost 100% certain that that's what that was. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, but to me, I'm pretty certain that that was just a normal lizard.
The Ouija board! I seriously don't understand why people keep messing with these things. So a 35-year-old guy on Reddit talks about how he's gonna buy a Ouija board and start playing with it. I don't know if he's trying to contact past relatives, past friends, ghosts in general, or demons. But let me just tell you, from personal experience in my early life, playing with one of these things can be disastrous.
I have personally never messed with a Ouija board before. I have heard so many horror stories about them that it's pretty much scarred me or intimidated me from ever touching one of the boards, just in case something bad might actually happen. I remember my aunt telling me that she's played with one of these Ouija boards with one of her friends, and on her way home, she seen someone standing in the road. When she stopped to see if they were okay, there was just no one there. And then that same night when she went to bed, her bedroom curtains caught on fire. After that, she became extremely religious and said that that is not anything to play with. And my mother told me a story about the time when she played with one as well, and that throughout the night nothing really creepy happened, but when she went to sleep, she dreamt that she was being chased by demons and all of this stuff, and that she was grabbed by the leg and pulled, and that when she woke up there was just this large handprint sized bruise on her leg. And it's pretty scary sounding to me, so I'm gonna stay away from a Ouija board. I'll take my chances not communicating with something on the other side and keeping a normal life instead of whatever happens after you mess with one of those boards. Let me know in the comments, have any of you ever experienced anything messing with one of these? Have you ever messed with one? Have you ever thought about messing with one? And do you have any stories about it? Hey, if you haven't done so already and you're enjoying the show, give it a like. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I upload a video like this every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. And for everyone that's watching and or subscribed, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Jeez. Phew-wee. He genuinely did save her life. She is extraordinarily lucky that he looked just to see if that tram was coming, because if he did not look, she would have been gone. You're supposed to look both ways before crossing anything. She just looked one way, and primarily was looking at her phone most of the time. And honestly, so was the guy that saved her, but thankfully he noticed. That was a close one.
Empecé a ver una cara en las rocas, pero lo más importante es que adentro de las caras aprecio ver dos piernitas, que no sé si lo logran ver. No sé si logran ver ahí adentro de ese ojo. Veo a dos piernitas, parecieran... A ver si se puede apreciar ahí. Ahí. Empecé a ver una cara en las rocas, pero lo más importante es que adentro de las caras aprecio ver dos piernitas, que no sé si lo logran ver. No sé si logran ver ahí adentro de ese ojo. Veo a dos piernitas, parecieran...
Those were definitely birds. Large ones, but those were birds, I think. Let me know what you guys think on that one.
Y'all, watch the frequencies. All over the earth, weird stuff is happening that usually does not happen. We just had 3 blackouts on the Schumann frequency, or a timeline shift, as well as having that a few days ago. And just for a second, we're gonna get right back to this, but it's weird how the EPA canceled $20 million in flood protection for Alaska before this happened. And at the same exact time, we're having anomalies pop up everywhere. Volcanoes, these little ice discs are popping up in Serbia, and no one even knows what's going on. Completely unrelated, I don't know if y'all remember me showing you how different frequency waves can manipulate and change the structure of water. Unrelated, but along with volcanoes going off, warnings of volcanoes about to go off, or other volcanoes looking like they're about to go off, we've literally been having magnetic anomalies all over the earth, as well as this really weird frequency pattern that we saw over Australia a few days ago. And again, completely unrelated from the blackouts on the Schumann frequency happening all the time right now. The Schumann resonance picks up the resonance of the earth, but of course, anything that measures frequencies can pick up other frequencies bilaterally. And frequency is a really weird thing. Now, completely unrelated, we have the fires everywhere, the volcanoes, the crazy flooding, the typhoons, and even the hurricanes acting very weird this year. Speaking of frequencies, completely unrelated, it smells really bad. Ancient life frozen in Alaska for 40,000 years has been woken up. I wonder what's causing the ground and under the ground to heat up, don't you? Do remember, all things are frequency. That's not cliche or hipster. When it comes down to it, the base foundation of life is frequency. Now, completely irrelevant, the cool fact of the day. Did you know that metals are one of the things that are able to attract frequencies and energies and other things? And another cool fact of the day, completely unrelated, what is one thing that Alaska is known for? Anyways, I wonder why everything's going so crazy on the earth right now. Any ideas?
I tried finding information about the ice discs popping up in Serbia. I cannot find anything about that, so if anyone has any information as to where to get that, please let me know. And as far as the weather goes, it has been acting pretty odd, but I know in a lot of his past videos, he's been saying that we were going to have some kind of hurricane that was going to be so bad that it was going to basically wipe the eastern states out. That hasn't happened yet. Now he's just saying that the weather's acting odd. But for everyone that has gone through some really impactful weather, I do wish and hope the best for you.
Whatever you do, do not buy one of these. People are not happy. There has been a lot of problems with the new iOS still after lots of updates, and with the new iPhone that people are really not happy with. First of all, iOS 26, which a lot of you probably do have, has been causing some major issues. From weird software glitches coming up on the phones, no matter how old or how new the device actually is, to even some people's SIM suddenly not being recognized in their phone, meaning it literally doesn't work. Now, the crazy thing with Apple is, right, any other device that you have, if there's a glitch or something that goes wrong, you get the screen of death and it restarts and it tells you what the problem was. Apple, it just turns off and it comes up with this little Apple logo, and it's just like, yeah, nothing happened, mate. I just restarted your phone. It's actually insane. Like, we're never actually told what the issue is. It just restarts like nothing happened. Now, the main thing with the 17 Pro Max, everybody's still freaking out about it scratching so much and being not durable. But also, some people saying their apps are going missing and nothing is working on the whole phone when you get that paired with iOS 26. Now, personally, I've not had any issues with the phone. It overheats a little bit, which it shouldn't really, but, you know. But let me know if you've had any issues.
Oh man, it seems like Apple's got a lot of heat going on right now. Me personally, I do have an iDevice. It's an older one, and I do not believe in updating the software if it seems to work. And I'm on iPhone either 11 or 12's iOS, so it's got some age on it now. And it's getting to the point where my phone just keeps telling me it's time for an update. I really think that should not be a thing. If the phone works fine, you should not have to update the phone. My biggest problem is apps update to where they require you to have the latest software update. And I think that's just so ridiculous. So most of my stuff that I have to handle that you could just easily handle through an app, I have to go through the website version, and they never work that well, but it's better than having a phone that doesn't work at all.
By the end of this video, you're going to be a conspiracy theorist. Give me 30 seconds. Take a look behind me. What do you see? What do you see? Clear blue skies with not one chemtrail. Look. Do you know we haven't seen skies this clear in a long time? Haven't seen skies without chemtrails? You want to know why? Government shutdown. Chew on that. You're welcome. Welcome to the conspiracy theorist world.
So let me know in the comments, have you been looking up in the sky to see if there's been any chemtrails ever since the government has been shut down? After seeing this video, I'll definitely be more on the lookout just to see if I notice fewer or no chemtrails, but I'm pretty certain that I've still seen some in the sky. But let me know, have you seen any since?
The following video was captured by a group of friends who noticed an unidentified object in the sky. And this is raw and unedited. This is literally their footage and audio of their encounter. Now, the object itself is weird, and it kind of does look like a car. It's not, but what is it? It's definitely not a plane. This is something else. Take a look, comment below, tell me what you think.
Bro, let me see, because you got that good phone. What the? Why is it moving like this? Like wobbling and shit, bro? No, I'm not high. Oh no, boy, they here. They here. Hold on, hold this. What is that? Hold your car. And it's like, it's moving around, bro. Hey, y'all let me know if I'm tweaking, bro. Bro, what is that? That's some Back to the Future shit, bro. Bro, I'm about to go get Kendrick. This happy and shit, bro. Do they come in peace, bro, or what? Even Quincy looking at this shit, look, dude. It look like a car, bro. It look like a car, don't it? Bro, look at what the is that? It look like a car in the sky or something, bro. What the is that? Oh, shit is creeping me out because they got lights on that hoe and it's flying like, it's flying weird, bro. Yeah, you feel me? Like that shit flying weird. Yeah, I'm starting to see what it is, low key. It's like it look like a car, bro. It look like car headlights and some shit. It gotta be something. Nah, it's connected. It's connected, bro. We need the sun here, bro. It's connected. It's some like connected shit I can see. Not like the whole thing, but bro, you see, but it's moving as one. It's moving as one. You see, like the lights. It is moving as one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That whole connected. That whole is one thing. Like it's pedaling, bro. Bitch, that nowhere. I'm talking about out of nowhere though. Oh, bro, we need a flashlight, a big flashlight. Bro, I got one, but that hoe not gonna be. So you recording? Of course. All right. Y'all let me know, man.
If that's not a drone, I have no clue as to what that could be. It really does look like it has blue lights in the front with green pedaling orbs in the back, just pedaling away as it's just traveling through the sky. I've not seen a video that showed these orbs like that before. I have a feeling it's probably drones, but I am not certain. Probably out of UFO UAP videos, one of the more interesting real videos that I've seen. I'm not saying that it's alien spacecraft or even governmental spacecraft. I truly do not know what it is. It just looks really weird. If you have any thoughts, opinions, or just know what it is, please let me know.
We've got a recent Bigfoot sighting here in Peoria, Illinois. Now, this happened about 2 days ago when it was reported that in January, a couple of hikers happened to be walking on the floodplain trail at Wildlife Prairie Park when they stumbled upon some very large footprints. Not only did they find footprints, but they also found some type of fur. They managed to take pictures of the footprints and the fur, but what's interesting is not too far from this area, there was a recent Bigfoot sighting near Canton. We've also had 2 documented Bigfoot sightings very close to this area near Jubilee College State Park, and it's registered with the bfro.net. So my question is, with these frequencies of Bigfoot sightings in the area, is Peoria, Illinois becoming a hotspot for Bigfoot? Now, I wanted to share a personal encounter I had about a year, maybe a year and a half ago. I was actually north of Peoria at this park late one night with my 2 dogs. And basically at this time I was bringing the dogs out and just letting them run around at night. Now, mind you, these are 2 90-pound large breed dogs. And so we were hiking this trail. They were running off ahead in front of me. And we heard this very loud vocalization, which scared the dogs and actually caused them to run in the opposite direction back towards the vehicle. So what do you think? Is Peoria, Illinois becoming a new hotspot for Bigfoot?
I mean, the feet print compared to the hiking pole were fairly large, and the fur could have been anything, if those are the photos that were the supposed photos. But who knows, maybe Bigfoot's making his way to Chicago.
I don't buy that it took 200,000 years for biologically modern humans to become cognitively modern humans. That is the story. That is the official history of the human race. Around 300,000 years ago, we had all of this hardware. We had the brain. The brain was full and complete and capable of everything we're capable of. And then we just chilled. For 200,000 years, we just continued to function basically like animals, even though we were all of this. Didn't come up with art, didn't assign meaning to anything. Imagine you're a biologically modern human, anatomically modern human. 250,000 years ago. You have the ability and cognitive capacity to do everything we do, to create symphonies in your mind, to create art on walls, to assign meaning to things and love and bury things, and all you're doing is sitting there just staring at other humans who also have that ability, and y'all are just sitting there staring. We've done everything in modernity in like 5,000 years. We went from just like basically hunter-gatherer stone tools to right now in 5,000 years. And you're telling me that anatomically modern humans just sat around and did nothing for 200,000 years. I don't buy it. I don't believe it.
Honestly, I don't really buy it either. I feel like in that time period, we were way more advanced than what scientists give them credit for, but it also depends on what we were doing exactly in that time frame. Like today, for example, we have a lot of brain rot content that people literally will just sit on the couch all day scrolling through their phone watching this nonsense content. Now imagine 300,000 years ago, 200,000 years ago, even maybe 10,000 years ago, if you were a hunter-gatherer group that really didn't know much about the wilds and you were just learning as you were adapting to your surroundings, and you started eating things that gave you euphoric feelings or made you hallucinate. If people today get distracted by their phones just watching brain rot content, imagine how people would have treated psychedelics back in the day when there was no technology or other forms of distraction. They were probably high all the time. And as what happened is it probably got to the point where they were so high all the time that eventually tolerance got built up. It made them think a little bit more to the point where they're like, okay, we can do things. We can do things that's going to involve more entertainment and more reasons to do things. I mean, I really could see that's probably how it happened back in the day, but I also like the idea that we were just as advanced back then as we are today. It's just time took everything away because either major disasters just wiped everything off the planet and it had to restart, or there's records of things that actually happened back in the day that keep up with how advanced it was, and there's just elites or people of power that keep that information from us and alter the narrative to keep us under control. There's plenty of theories and conspiracies to go around that one, but let me know your thoughts, theories about this one. I know there's some people out there that really believe that the world has only been around for about 10,000 years.
I think we're all seeing the same thing here. There was a lot of similar comments on my post about Bradley Cooper's before and after, this being the most popular across all platforms. And I kind of wanted to make this video to show what we are all seeing as a collective. Now, I believe one of the reasons we are all thinking that Bradley Cooper is looking like Charlie Sheen is because he went from a very healthy looking man to not looking healthy at all. For me personally, it looks like the light in his eyes has been completely removed. Knock, no one's home. He looks absolutely blitzed here. His eyes are dark underneath. And if you've ever heard the saying, battling my own demons, that's what it reminds me of. Which again was the exact same vibes that Charlie Sheen was giving. Went from looking himself, a normal looking man, to dark circles underneath the eyes, very peaked, skin pale, just not himself. So I can definitely see similarities here in the side effects of whatever these two were dabbling in. Another comment I got was how much he looked like Robin Williams in this picture, and I thought the same thing. So here's a side-by-side between Bradley Cooper, and they look very similar from the nose down. It's like their mouth shape and their cheeks, they look very similar, but Robin Williams had always raised his eyebrows when smiling. And I noticed in every single picture, raised eyebrows, every single time, always up. Till he got much older in life and his eyebrows didn't raise anymore, and that kind of made me sad. But when I was comparing pictures of Bradley Cooper and Robin Williams, I noticed that Bradley has always had a pointy chin. In all the pictures in the past, his face has always had a oval shape to it. Now his face shape isn't like that anymore. It's round, so his elongated chin just kind of disappeared, so I definitely think something's going on there. And when I'm doing these comparisons, I have seen multiple people in the comment section saying that I am using pictures that are years and years apart. This was in 2024. You can literally look up articles of how good Bradley Cooper looked at the red carpet at the 2024 Oscars. And all that's telling me is that you see what I'm saying, you're just denying what's happening.
Yeah, I'm definitely not seeing the same thing, because the 2024 photo, if she would have held that one up next to the other one that she had, they really do not look that much different. But when you have a decade old photo next to a current date photo, of course you're going to notice an age difference or differences in the photos. And the same goes for Charlie Sheen. That was a very old photo for comparison to have the two side by side. The only thing that I do agree with is his jawline does look different. It's definitely not as pointy looking, at least compared to the photos shown here. But overall, I just believe that that's an aging man.
I mean, one thing that you don't do is summon the devil, the actual devil. There is massive speculation online right now about Sam and Colby's new video, which is literally them summoning the devil.
We brought Roxanne here today because we want to do something that we have never done on the Sam and Colby channel ever before. Not only are we going to be asking for protection tonight at the Pendle Hill farmhouse, but we are going to be summoning the devil himself.
You know, I'm a fan of paranormal and I love all things spooky, but I do kind of feel that this is taking things a little bit too far. And I'm sorry, but that witch who has helped them do this, she is as satanic as they come.
Have you successfully summoned the devil before?
I work with the devil all the time.
And this is no hate towards them, because I actually like Sam and Colby. I actually find them quite entertaining and I do watch their videos. But have they gone a little bit too far this time?
I'm surprised I've never even heard of Sam and Colby before. If their channel's all about supernatural, paranormal stuff, it's pretty surprising that they've never ran across my feed before. Let me know in the comments if you've ever seen their content, because again, I've never heard of them before. And as far as summoning the devil, those are some pretty bold words of that person saying that they've worked with the devil multiple times. I have not gone and watched the Sam and Colby video, so I don't know what all happens. If you have, let me know in the comments. But to me, that seems a little bit too much. It's not anything that I would be interested in watching, mainly because I almost can guarantee nothing's going to happen.
Would you rather have to eat a tablespoon of miscellaneous fingernail clippings?
Oh gosh. Different people?
Different people.
Oh.
Every time you
eat a meal?
And you can't mix it in with your meal, you have to eat it raw. Or have to drink a cup of supplements someone else's sweat
fingernails, easy.
before you're allowed to leave the office after a work day.
Oh my god. Can you mix it with anything?
No.
The nails either?
Honestly, I would choose the sweat.
It's gotta be the sweat.
That's the
'Cause,
right
like, you
answer.
You muscle through it. You just go.
Whose sweat?
Miscellaneous
and
sweat.
gathered from where?
So it's a new person every day on the sweat.
Oh my gosh.
Different fingernails from different people each day.
It's still sweat. The answer is still sweat.
Yeah.
I mean, I might do fingernails.
How do you
I
get
know,
that
that's what I'm
down?
saying.
Because you put it in your mouth and then you just chug water.
The idea of sweat makes. I mean, I'm. The vomit is here.
Dude, but the fingernails like scratching your throat on the way down.
You could argue.
Oh, dude, I'm
that's-
literally gonna throw up.
Like sweat might be good for you. Get a little electrolytes going.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a good question.
Well
Will.
done.
That's a rough one.
That's tough. If I had to pick one, if we're just living in this reality where you have to pick one of these options, I don't know. At first, I wanted to pick fingernails. You know, you'd think that would be kind of easy. You just chew them up and just swallow them down, get it over with. But that could be really nasty. Someone could have just dug in their butt, did some really nasty things with those fingers. And now I got to eat the ooka particles that are under the fingernails. That doesn't sound good. But the sweat does not sound good either. It could be running off of the ooka fingernails for all I know. Or other places. Oh, man. Again, if I have to pick one, I think I'm gonna go with the fingernails, but I kind of regret that, but that's what I'm picking. Please do not leave me alone in the comments on this one. You have to pick one. I'll be waiting in the comments. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end today's video. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching these clips with me. If today's your birthday, happy birthday, and if not, have a good day anyways.